All right, dude, here today, we're gonna smoke some pork butts. So here's what we're gonna do. We've got this massive mound of meat. It is 2 pork butts, totaling about 14 pounds from good old Costco. Let's flip them over. All right, I scored the fatty side of the thing, and now we're gonna just hit it with a mustard binder. We're gonna rub that all around. Kind of like this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, these things are mustarded up with the binder. Then we've got that sweet rub of mine on there. Kind of ran out. I think I'm gonna have to run to the store, buy some more, but we got as much of that on there as we have. And then did a little bit of black pepper. We're gonna let those rest. This is my favorite part. When that thing fires up, smoke just starts pouring out of that thing. As you can maybe see, I've already stuck a probe in each one of these things. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this on SmokeBoost, which is 180. We're gonna go for about an hour. Then right from my phone, I can crank up the heat to 250. We're gonna do the rest of the cook at 250. And then I'm gonna pull those when they stall. Should be somewhere around 160 to 165 degrees, but we'll keep an eye on it. That should take about 5 hours. The grill is up to temp. We're gonna set these on the top rack. And again, to be clear, real clear on something. It's my first time. So, do I know what I'm doing? No, I'm just following some YouTube instructions. Anyway, and my brother-in-law, he's pretty good. He's got a Yoder. Big old built like a tank smoker. But we're doing it on the Weber Searwood 600 XL, so let's go. About 5 hours on the smoke. Then we'll check it. All right, I picked this little sprayer, spritzer, is if you will. Picked it up off Amazon, and I put it full of some apple juice and a little bit of water and some apple cider vinegar. Made like a little mix to spritz the meat. So we might do that about every 90 minutes or so. Oh, look at that smoke, baby. Smoke that booty. Smoke that pork butt. All right, we've been in here for about 4 hours. It's time to spritz. Ooh, look at that. Oh my. What? Dude. Now, I don't know about you, but spritz. I'm gonna pump that thing up a little bit. And we're gonna spritz. Oh, what? Oh, that is a spritzer. Dude. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Can you see it? We spritzed. All right, we are almost to the stall. Oh, what? Come on, does that not look good? Let's spritz it one more time. Dude, that is a spritzer. Dude, this thing. Woo! All right, we are between 160 and 165. This is taking way longer than I thought. So we're learning today. We're just learning. So let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I gotta get some gloves. Oh. Bam. Oh my gosh. That's got a long way to go still, but that feels good. Oh, it smells so good. All right, do I know what I'm doing exactly? No. But my brother-in-law said, put some Dr. Pepper on it. Whatever, dude. I don't know. So I'm gonna do about half of a Dr. Pepper in each one of these things. Right? And then we're gonna take this pork star rub. My brother-in-law's, you gotta get the pork star. If I can open it. You got to be smarter than the rub. So we're going to re-season it over the top with a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And then we're going to put some, I got this stuff too. He said this, now I didn't do, I got this Scotch stuff. It's very vinegary. I'm going to put some of that in the Scott's barbecue sauce, just drizzle over the top. It's supposed to soak into the meat and be delicious. So, dude, I have no clue, right? And then we're gonna put some butter on it. Woo! Oh, that smells delish. Oh my gosh. That butter is going to melt. So a little bit of more right there and right there. Now we're going to wrap it back up with foil. And we're going to stick it back on the grill till it hits about 200. I think we pull it off at 200, then we let it rest. Now, I couldn't really tell you if I'm going to eat at midnight or if I'm going to eat at 6 to 7 or 8 p.m. because this is taking way longer than I anticipated. So, I don't know. We're just going to do it. And if I got to go out to dinner tonight and eat something else and have this for tomorrow, that's how it's going to be. Because we're going to do this right and let it rest properly because I want to make sure for my first one that we see if it really, tastes right. So we're going to go back outside. I'm going to put this back on the grill and stick the probes back in it. All right. Those are all tin foiled up. The probes are back in there. It says we're sitting at 160. All right. So those are sitting at about 160 to 165 still. Temp dropped a little bit, but we're going to let this go. Now, I should have started this earlier. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get to that next level now that it's, tin foiled up. But even after that, it's got to rest for a couple hours, they say. So, I don't know. We're going to find out. Hopefully it's all worth it. All right, here's the situation. It is the next morning, and it's not even early. It's like 9 a.m. So it took a long time to get up to temperature. And we went out to dinner last night because that pork was not going to make it in time for dinner. First time, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to expect. So anyway, we went over to dinner and then it hit temperature while we were at dinner. So I turned off the grill remotely from my phone, nice connected app, and let it just rest on the grill covered in the foil. But then we went to a friend's house afterwards. So we didn't get home till 11 o'clock or something. And I'm like, I don't really feel like shredding this meat tonight. And it hadn't quite rested long enough. So I looked it up on ChatGPT. I turned my oven on to 175 on warm, just like a steady warm. And I let it rest overnight. So let's see. So there it is. Let's just see how it turned out. I don't know, dude. Still nice and warm. Let's just see if it shreds. All right, there it is. It's shredded up easy. Now look at that. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to package this up immediately. And it's going to be for meals and leftovers. We were going to have it for a meal last night. I have it for a meal tonight. And then also for different meals throughout the week or the next couple weeks. I'm going to freeze it. So anyway, let's taste it. It's got a good texture, good flavor. It feels a little bit dry to me. I wish I didn't rest it overnight, but has a good flavor. It's not as smoky as I thought it would be. So, once again, what we'll do things a little bit different the next time we do it, but overall, I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's better than any other pork I've made. It's just my first smoked pork butt. So, anyway, we're gonna call it a win. We're gonna package it up and put it away, and we'll be ready to go for the next cook. See you next time. Dude, out. All right, I'm back for one more. Sorry. So check this out. Vacuum sealed it all up. We've got nine bags of smoked pork. These are about 19 ounces. So I figured, take out the juice, take out the weight of the bag. You probably got a little over a pound of each one of these. So that's gonna make, not easily 9 meals or more for my wife and I. Now I'm gonna re-rate this. I had a couple more little samples. I wish it was smokier. I was thinking about smoked pork butt. Everyone kind of goes sweet. So I wish it was a little smokier. So I'm gonna give the smokiness like a 5 out of 10 maybe. I'm gonna give the flavor, I'll stick with an 8. It still tastes really good. But the texture is where I'm gonna knock it down and give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. And I think that's because I ended up resting it in the oven overnight on that low warm setting. Because it's just a little bit mushy. I'd rather it be like, regular like shredded stringy meat. So I think if I would have pulled it off on time and, shredded it immediately and packaged it up immediately, texture would have been better. So anyway, overall, it's not bad for my first, pulled pork. But I'm sure the internet is filled with critics and opinions, so go ahead, tell me your advice. Where did I go wrong? What can I do better next time? And we'll try it again in the future. Dude, out.